Hey friends, welcome to Afternoon Yoga and welcome to day 6 of your journey to presence. Today's flow is all about finding support. So I have my bolster here, but if you don't have one at home, I would invite a pillow or a blanket. We're going to use our support today and we'll stay low to the ground, a very soft, kind of gentle flow for your practice today. So if you're ready, if you need to go grab your things, press pause and come back. Otherwise, we're gonna get started in a child's pose, a supported child's pose. So we're gonna bring the toes together and the knees wide. And then take your blanket, your pillow, your bolster in between your legs so you can make some space here. And then slowly start to crawl your fingertips out. Find your belly down on your bolster, on your block, on your support of choosing. And we'll just start to settle in. Finding that long, slow breath in and out through your nose. And just start to bring to your attention, to your mind, the type of support that you have in your life currently. So maybe that's your family, maybe that's a community that you're a part of, your friends, yourself. I'm just finding that moment of gratitude for the people, the places, the things that you find to be truly supportive in your life. And sending your breath in between your rib cage. So notice as you inhale, the rib cage expand. Your intercostal muscles in between the rib cage start to open up. They start to expand. And then as you exhale, everything contracts. The body melts down into that support. Feeling the palms pressing down into your mat, the tops of your feet. And just finding that sense of grounding right away. You can slowly start to crawl your fingertips back, inch by inch, sit back onto your heels. And if that is uncomfortable for you, this position back on your heels, then go ahead and find an easy pose or something supportive. That's the name of the game in our practice today. I'll sit back on my heels and then close down your eyes. We'll just tuck chin to chest. Find some length in the back of your neck and then tag a little bit of weight into your elbows. Pull back just a hair. Finding the structural support. So can you hug your low belly in, tilt your tailbone just slightly, and find that structure that's going to give you the most benefit here. I'll slowly start to take right ear to right shoulder. We're just going to find these little half moon. So we'll take right ear to right shoulder and then back down to center. And taking some extra time here in the neck. And just noticing, bringing your awareness to how you've showed up, to where you're at in this moment in time today, with yourself on your mat. Last round here towards the right, and then we'll just take it off to the left, just starting with the half circles. See if you can release your fingertips, release any tension in your toes. Soften the hip flexors and then soften your face. And last round here, and then we're going to take a big full neck roll over towards the right. So as you do this, I want you to be really mindful of the head and the neck. There's a lot of different things that happen in our neck, a lot of different history that each of us have. So be very gentle, very mindful here. One last circle over towards the right. And then we'll take it in the opposite direction towards the left. Inhale, bring it back through center. Sit up tall in your spine and then reach both arms up overhead. Your palms come together. Exhale, take a cactus of your arms. Your elbows come all the way down to your hip bones. So find a big open chest, collarbone spread. And then fingertips come together, hands to your heart. Inhale, breath, send those palms up overhead. Exhale, take that cactus, open the chest. Maybe the gaze goes high this time. Elbows all the way to hip bones and then hands to your heart. Inhale, breath, send it up high. Exhale, open up, take the cactus. Hands come into your heart. Last round here. Big breath in, grow tall, reach through your fingertips. Exhale, cactus the arms, take your gaze high. Palms come together here. Big breath in. And then exhale, slowly release. We're gonna find a tabletop position. You can scooch your bolster, your block out of the way here towards the top of your mat. Find your tabletop position, your tops of your feet press down first, and then crawl your fingertips forward. We're gonna find a puppy pose. So fingertips go towards the top of your mat, and then all the way down to your forearms, your forehead can press down. Keep your hips nice and high here. Always an option to bring that blanket, bring the pillow to your forehead, and just make the space between you and the earth a little less wide. This posture is one of my favorites for just counteracting our regular modern human posture with the hunched shoulders, and we're always looking down. Just kind of undoing that here. Finding that ujjayi, the ocean breath in and out through your nose. Let your belly expand here. Exhale out through your mouth. Inhale, slowly bring your fingertips forward and then take your gaze towards fingertips. Stay low to your mat. We're just gonna slither on through to a Sphinx pose. So you can keep your forearms pressed down. We'll slither the body through, extend your legs out behind you, and then find tops of your feet pressing down. Your arms can come to an 11 here. Press down into your first finger and your thumb and find that support. And keep a nice long neck. Press down through your forearms and find some activation here. Exhale, turn your head towards the right first, and then like you're sniffing your right armpit. It's gonna get into this part of the neck that I love to stretch. So just tuck your nose down towards the armpit, maybe take a little sniff. Big breath in, and exhale out. Inhale, slowly bring it back up exactly the way you came. So first you're looking towards the right, and then bring your gaze back through center. We'll take it over towards the left. Once you turn your head over towards the left, then take your nose to your left armpit. Find that stretch in the neck. Inhale, right back out, same way you came in. Bring your gaze back through center and then lower all the way down to your belly. Your left ear can come to your mat and the fingertips go back. We'll find a belly down savasana here. Inhale to feel the belly expand on your mat. And then exhale, release your hip flexors, release the feet, the hands, the shoulders. Find that support. The body pressing down. One last breath here. Big inhale through your nose. And then exhale out. Inhale, slide your palms back right at the top of your rib cage there. We'll send the gaze back through center. Hug your elbows in. Inhale to press it up and back into your tabletop position. And then we're just gonna find pigeon on your right side. So you can bring your right knee towards the top of your mat. And some people say shins parallel, but this is really, your front leg is really a lever here. So if you want less, the heel is gonna come closer to the body. If you want more, heel can push away from the body. It's just gonna depend on your hip on any given day. Also, you can place a block underneath your right bottom if you need a little bit more support, if you're really far away from the ground here. And if this doesn't work at all in any way, then flip over onto your back and find a figure 4 stretch on your right side. If you're hanging with me, you can slowly start to drop down to your forearms and then release your head, release your neck, let your spine round on down. Finding your breath here, in through the nose and out of your nose. Focusing all of your attention on releasing your right glute, your right hip flexor, and then the back leg completely relaxes down. Inhale, slowly slide your palms back first. Keep your chin tucked to your chest, and then slowly start to straighten out your elbows. Head and neck can stack, always being mindful of how you get where you're going. It's not just getting to the next thing, but how do you get there? With integrity, with mindfulness, with slowness. Tuck your back toes, and then let your right knee just meet your left. We'll find that tabletop position. Inhale to drop your belly, take your gaze high. Exhale, round your spine, push the floor away, make space in between the shoulder blades. Inhale, bring it back through your tabletop. And then as you exhale, you can crawl the fingertips forward, really helpful in finding that space. And then your left knee just comes up and out. Always an option to just move the hips around here and try to find that neutrality in your pelvis. So notice if you're dumping really far left or really far right, and then try to pull everything back to center and slowly lower down, taking whatever modifications, whatever variation serve you here. This practice is about finding support. It's about finding the things, the tools that are going to help you get to where you're going. And often we try to push to the next thing without really finding what we need to get there. And sometimes it takes a step back. Finding that breath. Letting the hip relax, your jaw relax. And slowly start to crawl those palms back. Keep your chin tucked to your chest. Slowly start to straighten out the elbows. Let it all stack. And then just sit your weight into your left hip. Swing your right foot up and around. We'll find an easy pose to close out your practice. And finding your block underneath you if you need it. Again, always finding what you need. Sitting up tall in your spine. And then we'll take the shoulder blades up to the ears. Let them roll down the back just one time. Tuck them back into your pockets. And then one last stretch of the neck. We'll tuck chin in towards the chest. Inhale, bring your gaze back through neutral. Press your hands together at your heart. Close down your eyes. Take a big breath in through your nose. Exhale, part your lips and sigh it out. Last breath together here. Big inhale through your nose. Exhale, soft sigh out of your mouth. Bow your head and thank yourself for your practice. From my heart to yours, namaste. We'll see you tomorrow.